Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your Tauroscope. Angels, divine spirits. All right, we got one. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Reading some books and studying. Going to school, maybe. Choices on the bottom of the deck. Make the best choices. All right. Somebody learning something new here. What do we got going on, Taurus? Angels, what messages do you have for Taurus? The Fool, reversed, Judgment, the Moon. All three major arcanas. Uh-oh. Taurus, Taurus, that one. Taurus. What messages do we have for Taurus? Show them what they need to know. And one more card for the final outcome. Please, angels. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. One more card, angels, please. They're undecided what they want your final outcome to be, Taurus. Gotta shuffle till one falls out. That's the way it goes. Can we have one card, angels, please? Maybe your final outcome is undecided at this time. You're seeking answers. Is that what the knowledge is about? Looking to the universe for answers. All right, there she blows. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit in reverse. I say you were seeking answers. The Seven of Wands. All right. Right down the center. I mean, you're holding on to something that no longer serves you. It's not working out. You need to leave. New direction. Take action. Don't be afraid. I have to tell you, Taurus, that you came up a little bit heavy in the Aries reading. And this is a little similar to the Aries reading. And the first card that we have is Aries energy. You got some kind of offer coming in. We do have one page here. Tells me that you are learning temperance. And there's another page. Because I feel like somebody's learning something at a new job. It's engagement. It's the beginning stages of something. So the first card that you have for your past is the Fool in reverse. Aries energy. Which also makes me feel like someone is studying something. Someone's being cautious here. They're not sure. That's like unsure to me. Somebody's thinking about doing something risky and they're saying to themselves, let me do a little bit more research before I decide to go ahead and do this. I don't want to be irresponsible. And Judgment, I mean, it's a decision that you need to make. But the Moon also tells me that there's confusion here. There's hidden things that need to be found out first before somebody can go. This is all in your past. Like learning from past mistakes. Like, I don't want to make this mistake again. Someone from your past could have returned and you were confused about making a decision to rebirth it. Should I bring this back to life? It's about learning from your past mistakes. Someone could have also had an ascension here, like someone's psychic powers ascended to a higher level. It's an awakening, and you're doubting your abilities there. This is like a confusion. It's dark. You can't see the light. It's dark in this card too. There's darkness here. But we are moving into the light. Do you notice how the cards get brighter as they move across the table? You're moving out of the darkness and into the light. Somebody's afraid of this awakening. doesn't know how to deal with it. That's what the knowledge is about. You want to learn more about it. Somebody's like hearing, receiving messages from spirit. Somebody's receiving messages from spirit and they're not listening because they think they're going nuts, or they're afraid of these messages. You can't ignore spirit, Taurus. It could be speaking to you in your dreams. The moon is about your psychic dreams. Like you're not moving forward here until you learn. I feel like you're learning. Even this guy, the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, but if you look at him, he's got a book. Excuse me, that is a girl. She's got a book and she's up late at night and she's learning how to make the perfect coin. But because it's in reverse, I feel like maybe you don't have the confidence in yourself to think that you can make the perfect coin. So you're holding on here, this Four of Pentacles, to something that no longer serves you, and you need to let go. Whatever this is, they don't want you to put any more time or effort into holding on. They want you to let go. There's an offer coming in here. A lot of offers. So many offers, you're going to have to beat them off with a stick. You're holding on to something for the money. Like I feel like you can't let go right now, but you want to. You want to follow your dreams, follow your passion. We have Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag twice, Virgo again, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It looks like pretty much everyone's here except for air. I don't have any Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. If this is spirit and you're ignoring your messages from spirit, because I feel like somebody's blocking something, they're going to get stronger. You're not going to be able to block them out for too long. They're going to start screaming at you. Somebody's moon sign could be fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could have something to do with the full moon. I think the full moon's actually tomorrow. I just feel like you're holding on to something because you're afraid to move forward in this new direction and set a new offer. Somebody could be seeing things that they don't want to see in their dreams, and they're trying to shut it off. So they're researching. There's a lot of research here. Somebody's holding on to something for the stability, like the money. If you're looking for a new job, I think you should hold out for what you want. Stand your ground. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get the offer. Because the first offer that came in, you had to turn it down. You said, listen, I really, really want to do this. I really want to come work for you. But that's not enough money. They're going to offer you more. I feel like somebody was taking a lot of time to think about something over here and research something before they made a move. But with this Hermit in reverse, tells me that you are ready. Even with this Temperance card, you know, look at all these major arcanas. Even with this Temperance card, she's got 1 foot on the land and 1 foot on the water. Like somebody's on the fence here. And they're thinking about doing something. They're ready to take action. Somebody's ready to take action. Because there's good news coming in. Very exciting, passionate news that you're going to want to tell everybody about. I got what I wanted. I held out for the better offer and I got it. I had to stand my ground. I had to do some research. Even the Queen of Cups in reverse is about someone's psychic ability being blocked. And it's attached to this, like someone is blocking your psychic ability. Somebody is like up late at night late at night by candle. Even this girl over here is falling asleep with this book in her hand. Somebody's studying really hard. They probably have children. The Queen of Cups to me is the, I call her the upset mother when she's in reverse. Like somebody's saying, I'm doing this for my children. I can do it. There's a lot of growth here. Growth. Look at all the growth. Somebody's abilities are growing. That's all flowers blooming right there. I love that. Even in the Page of Wands, the Chariot. New direction again. Moving forward. A lot of messages here. Making mistakes and learning from your mistakes. I keep getting that same message over and over. I'm learning from my mistakes. With every mistake I make, I get stronger and smarter and more powerful. This to me is like full steam ahead, making plans for your future, being confident in your abilities. Because of the pages and the Fool that's here, I still feel like this is at the very beginning. You are almost at the end of the major arcana though. You're up in the numbers. You got 14, you got 18, you got 20. I mean, 21 is the World is next. Somebody's being very cautious with their money. Just for now, just while I do this. Somebody could be taking classes so that they can head into the new direction. Like somebody's learning that it was a mistake to hold on to this. And they're going to go in a new direction. This could even be new love, this Page of Wands. Somebody you met on the internet. Because both of these is like, you know, the Chariot is someone who comes to your rescue. And they're coming in quick. So is the Knight of Wands. Both of them are success and victory and taking action. Being determined and confident. But the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, when she's in reverse, I do feel like you could be taking on this energy, Taurus. That's someone who's emotionally exhausted. I mean, is this person working, going to school, and taking care of 2 children? But I feel like they're determined to do it. I mean, this person just doesn't even have any time to take care of herself. She's so focused on everyone else. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Somebody is like doing a lot. There's balance here though. You're keeping it. You're in check. You're exhausted, but you're doing it. That's more balance. I said you're in balance. The Four of Wands is chaos at home. There's chaos at home. Somebody has a lot going on. But you know what? I strongly feel like this is all going to pay off in the end. That's your energy, Taurus. Whatever it is that you're working on and learning and doing and planning to go in this new direction, it's going to be beneficial. The Seven of Wands as your final outcome makes me feel like you need to tell some people no. You need to take some of the burden off of yourself. Ooh, coughing. Okay. You're trying to end something. You're trying to end something and go in a new direction. There's a person here that's causing drama. You might have to block them. Like, I feel like they're causing a problem. You might have to just cut them off. Block them on Facebook, block their number. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This person is Cancer. The zodiac sign or the... I'm not saying that somebody has cancer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, something that is cancerous to you. Tell me more, angels. Occupation. So you're working really hard to change your job. That's, I mean, once again, Jesus, you have a lot of stuff coming out. See, you need help. Community. The main female. You are the main female. Gift on the bottom of the deck. You're learning something online and you're working really hard at it. so you can end a negative situation in your life. I do feel like you're going to get some help. I'm getting the overall feeling that this is just too much for one person to handle. You know, this can also be a psychic gift. Somebody's working really hard here to learn some type of psychic abilities or something on the internet. And they're determined to do it. 5, mature man. Mature man to me is somebody's father, grandfather, or you could just be married to an older man. It's someone that's older than you, or you could be the mature man. But I kind of get the feeling you're the main female here. There's a lot of female energy in the reading. But overall, I feel like you're going to be successful. Let's pull, especially because that's your energy, Taurus. Let's get a couple of crystal angels. Crystal angels, what messages do you have for Taurus? Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. I said that this could be a new love here. Tanzanite. You want to nail that coffin shut to the past. And that's why I said that you had to tell someone no here. This new person that you're going to be with is going to give you gifts, help you out like you deserve. Bring back the equal balance. There's equal balance here. There's definitely something new here. And someone is determined to work on it. They don't want to work on this past situation anymore because they're learning from the mistakes that they made with this person. I feel like you could have even given this other person a second go-round already. And I feel like they're not letting you go. They're coming at you. And I said you're going to have to beat some people off with a stick. Like, get out of here. I'm standing my ground. The answer is no. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. I told you, somebody had an ascension here. Somebody is really excited, even though, like, it's almost like they're acting like they're doing it in secret because of all this candlelight and stuff. Like somebody doesn't want other people to know that they're working really hard on this psychic ability or something. Somebody has ascended to a higher level. I do feel like you're not listening now. And Spirit is telling you to listen. Let's read that one in the book because I have to tell you that I don't really know that one all that well. I think that's the first time I ever got that card. I just want to be clear on what I'm telling you. You're already highly intuitive, and this card shows that your intuition is being taken to a new level. Be extra aware of your divine downloads, which encompass strong feelings, clear realizations, a sense of knowing, visions, dreams, and signs. That's what I said. Keep your mind clear and sober so that you'll notice. Maybe that's what you're doing here. Sometimes you just need to, when it says keep your mind clear and sober, you need to eat healthy foods, cut back on the caffeine. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, you know, stop taking drugs and drinking alcohol, although you shouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying that in order to have your psychic intuition be clear, you may need to change some of your health habits. In addition to noticing, trust the feelings and knowingness about the meaning of your message. The ego wants to second guess your insights, but don't ignore or override your first impressions. This isn't a time for logic. It will make sense soon. So that's why somebody's doing all of this research, because they're confused about the messages that they're receiving and they're trying to shut it down. I feel like you're really passionate and really, like, I feel like somebody's even addicted to researching on the internet and learning and watching stuff on YouTube and you know, trying to figure out their gift. This is a gift too. There's gifts from the universe here. This card can also signify that you're extra sensitive to lunar phases, especially the full moon. You may wish to plan accordingly, such as easing your schedule during full moon months. During full moons. In addition, this may be a sign related to feminine moon cycles. I don't really know what that means, honestly. Ease your schedule during the full moon so you can meditate. I have to tell you that I'm getting the overall feeling like an obsession with trying to figure out the signs, and because I read that one sentence, you know, it's saying like, stop trying to figure it out, let it happen, and it will all make sense soon. Four of Wands we had. All right, Taurus, I am going to move into Angel Answer segment. I wanted to see what was on the bottom of the deck. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So there you go. I mean, that might be the answer to your question. Instead of doing all this research and staying up late at night and trying to figure things out, probably over the internet, you should join some kind of group or something. Do some research about like a local group in your neighborhood. You know, there's a lot of stuff like medium circles and even, ooh, that flew out. My goodness, I'm almost tempted to look at it. But we'll look at it in a minute. So you can start focusing on your question now. I'd rather you not pick your number until the third card is down. Once the third card is down, go with your gut. Follow your instinct, follow your intuition, and only pick one number. Pick the first number that comes to your mind, and then don't change it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't say, oh, I should pick 2, I should pick 3, I should do this, I should do that. Just pick a number, stick with it, and that's it. That's what you're going to learn from this. This teaches you how to use your intuition. Even if it's a message you don't want to hear, it's a message the angels want you to know. Look at that. If you believe, you need to believe in yourself that these abilities, you have abilities here, Taurus. Somebody does. Anyway, if you're a cross watcher and you want to ask a question, now is your time. If I did not address a situation in your reading that you know, we're looking for an answer to today, then you can ask a question about that. It doesn't have to be about the reading. But anyway, I know you have your number now, and I hope that you didn't change your mind while I was doing all that talking. Answer number 1, Taurus, listen to your intuition. Answer number 2, there's something better. Answer number 3, communicate clearly. So I feel like that's what you know, that's what you should tell the angels to do. The angels, or whatever it is that you're communicating with. I feel like somebody is communicating with the other side here. I'm feeling spiritual messages, especially with the Hermit and all the pages. And somebody's scared about the messages that they're receiving. You can ask the universe to communicate clearly. Talk to them like they're sitting in the room with you. Like, I don't understand that message that you sent me. Can you send me something else to clarify it or make it more clear? But anyway, somebody is working on something really hard to end something and close this out and put a nail in that coffin, because they're moving on to something better. Listen to your intuition. The universe is trying to give you a gift. I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. And it's only going to happen if you believe. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Good luck with your situation. I'll see you soon.